Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to Zach's Here HQ. And guys, we are back again with another Marvel Legends unboxing. And today we're going to be unboxing the Marvel Legends Deadpool and Wolverine Shirtless Wolverine figure. Guys, I'm so happy to finally have this in hand. I remember that when they announced that this would be a Target exclusive, I was really kind of like, I hope I can get my hands on this, because we all know how it is when it comes to Walmart, Amazon, especially Target, when it comes to their exclusive Marvel Legends. They're hard to come by. They're hard to acquire. But I was able to get my hands on this. Shout out to Troy, because he actually went out to one of our local Walmart. Not local Walmart. He went out to one of our local Targets, and they had it. And he actually asked one of the employees to put it aside for me so I could secure this. So I want to say thank you, Troy, for looking out. For putting this aside for me so I could get this. You knew how bad I wanted this, bro. I'm so glad to finally have it in hand. He looks incredible. I know a lot of people were talking ill will against this figure because of the ab crunch. I do not care. If you guys know me, if you've been here part of the channel before, I don't care about if a figure has pins. I don't care if a figure has an ab crunch. I just care if the figure looks good and if the paint apps look good. And really, all in all, nothing was going to stop me from picking up this figure, because this is the last figure that I needed for all of Hugh Jackman's looks for Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, this is the last one. I have all of them, literally. I have them off to the side here. I will do a showcase where I put this figure right next to my other Wolverine figures from Deadpool and Wolverine. Maybe we'll even reenact one of the final shots of Deadpool and Wolverine with Deadpool and Wolverine. But yeah, I love this figure. Of course, you can see here it comes with two head sculpts. He comes with a yelling head sculpt, which looks really, really good. He comes with a grinning head right here. Really, really cool. And he also comes with two open hands, as you can see. And he also comes with two fisted claw hands. So yeah. And he also comes with two just normal fists down below. So he comes with a lot of accessories. And all in all, from what I can tell here, it comes with our usual articulated stuff when it comes to Marvel Legends. The only thing that's really, I would say, is noticeable that a lot of people were talking ill will about the figure is the fact that he has the ab crunch. But we'll get more into it when we actually open up the figure. But seeing kind of how the packaging looks, it's your standard Deadpool and Wolverine packaging, where of course it says Marvel Studios Deadpool and Wolverine right there. Of course, it says Wolverine on the side of the packaging right here when you turn it sideways. It says Marvel Legends logo at the top. We have a cool little kind of like profile picture of Wolverine right here. We have some information about Wolverine on the back, but of course another kind of like upper image for Wolverine. And we also have all the other figures, a part of Wave 2 of Deadpool and Wolverine. I have all these figures except Cowboy Pool. Don't have him. Don't need him. Cool concept, but I didn't need him. And then we have a full-length shot, of course, of Wolverine right here. And we have the Deadpool and Wolverine logo on top. So average packaging for Deadpool and Wolverine. I love the packaging, but it's something we already know. It's not anything new when it comes to the packaging because we've had this wave spanned, I don't even know for how many years now. Since Deadpool and Wolverine came out to now. Like, we've had two waves. So fingers crossed still we get an Elektra figure to kind of complete everything, since we have the Channing Tatum's Gambit coming for Avengers Doomsday, which already got revealed. I'm really, really holding out we can get an Elektra, but we'll have to wait and see. But without further ado, let's get this figure out. Here he is. He looks great. Like I said, I really like the way he looks here. He also has kind of like a sheen to him on his chest. I don't know if you can kind of like see that, but he has a little bit of sheen. It's supposed to kind of replicate that, how he looks at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine. I like how they added that. It's very accurate, so that's really, really cool. I really mess with this look. This is really, really badass that they gave us this look. They didn't even have to, but they gave us, you got to give kudos where kudos is due. Like, the Marvel Legends team gave us every version of Hugh Jackman in Deadpool and Wolverine. The only look we didn't get is when he had the TVA jacket over this at the end of the film, which they could still do. I know the Hot Toys has that look, but this looks great. The head sculpts look really, really good. I really mess with it. To be honest with you, I might actually have to put, I don't know if I'll put I think I might put the yelling one. I'm tempted to put this with my kind of final the kind of like the final sleeveless look when he's fighting all the other variant Deadpools. I'm curious. I'm tempted to do a battle damage look for this to make it look dirtier and put it on that figure, which I'll show you guys when I put the line up because I did a custom paint job on that sleeveless Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. But I love the yelling head sculpt, really, really cool. I love the grinning one. We've had this one before. I think it's the same one we had for the sleeveless version of Deadpool. I mean, a sleeveless version of Wolverine. But yeah, guys, honestly, I already know how I'm going to have it. I'm going to have him where he has one of his claws open because I want to reenact him on the shelf, kind of like putting his claws in the machine and then holding Deadpool's hands. I want to kind of reenact that, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I think if I'm correct, he was standing on the left side of Deadpool and he was using his left arm for the machine, and while he was holding Deadpool's hand with his right arm. I'm pretty sure that's how it was because I remember how Deadpool was in the film. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Wolverine was on his right, Deadpool's left side. I'm pretty sure. But here he is. Let's get him out. He looks great. Like I said, I can't get over that. Of course, we have some matte finish on the back. He has the glossiness on the chest, where as you can see right there. Of course, his claws do come out, but we don't want that to happen. Of course, he has his claws in right now. They look good. I like the way the claws look. As you can see right there, it's a little bit of to kind of fix them a little bit. Kind of put that one down. Like so. Let me fix the claws a little bit. There we go. I kind of fixed them. They're okay. I'll fix them more a little bit. But yeah, they look good. What we usually know what to expect when it comes to Wolverine claws from, I guess you could say for the MCU. But, all in all, they even have these for the animated series figures and the comic figs. The claws do come out. But yeah, it's what we can expect. Like I said, I do like how he has a little bit kind of of a dirtier look for his legs. There is some kind of what's the word? Kind of some not dry, I guess not dry brushing, but I guess you could say some watered down kind of to give it a battle damage look for his pants. We have some shading here to give it some dirt on his pants, so that's really, really cool. Nothing on the back of the pants though. It's a clean look on the back, a dirtier look on the front. That's fine with me. I think I honestly might actually eventually kind of dirty up the pants a bit more, dirty up the boots a bit more to kind of give it more of a battle-worn look. Because really, all in all, this is the final look of the film where his lower part of his suit is all dirty. His upper part of the suit was dirty before his shirt got obliterated. So it's supposed to be a dirtier look for Wolverine. So I think I might even dirty up the chest and his back a bit when I get the chance to do a custom paint job. But all in all, I think he looks great. You can even see the hair on his chest and lower abdomen. So that's cool. You can see even all the definition for the figure itself. There, of course, you can see all the definition in his back muscles. Really, really cool. He just has, I think he has a standard ball joint for the ball, standard on the ball joint. He just go up, down. There's not really a ball, a separate ball joint for the neck and then on a ball peg. He just has your normal ball peg for articulation. He doesn't have butterfly joints, so no butterfly joints. He does have a waist swivel. He does have the ab crunch that people hate. It doesn't bother me, so I'm fine with it. He does have upper thigh rotation. He also does not have boot cut, so no boot cut. He does have double jointed knees, as you guys can see there, double jointed knees. Standard ankle rocker, so he has that. Just what you would expect from Marvel Legends. Like I said, not many people to my knowledge were complaining that this figure didn't have butterfly joints. I don't care, and I'm also, I have no complaints for me about the fact that he has just your average ab crunch and he's not on a ball peg. Ball peg would have been cool, but I honestly think it's not that noticeable, if I'm being completely honest. The ab crunch, it's really not that bad, so I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't think it's nearly as bad as the Gambit figure for Gambit in his basketball outfit with Rogue. That 2-pack from X-Men 97, I think that ab crunch is pretty bad. But this one's perfectly fine for me. You really could barely tell. It's not enough to bother me personally. But like I said, great looking figure. You can even see some kind of shading on his mask there. There's a little bit of dirt on the front of it, so that's cool as well. Very, very nice. There's also some shading on the yelling head sculpt right here. Let's see if I can pick that up. See, like there's some like dirt in the front there of his mask. Really, really cool. I love the screaming head. It does look really nice. Like I said, I do think I'm going to be putting this with my sleeveless Wolverine. And I think I'm going to keep the grinning head for him kind of, holding the loom together. I don't even know what you would even call it, what it was called, the kind of like the time ripper, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure. I don't even remember the name of the machine. Let me know if you guys know the name of the machine from Deadpool and Wolverine. But like I said, he looks great. Very, very happy with it. But without further ado, guys, let's compare him to some other Wolverine figures. All right, guys, here is my other figures from Deadpool and Wolverine, my other Wolverine figures to be exact. Like I said, I think it's really cool the Hasbro team decided to make this final look for Wolverine. And you can just see the progression of the suit. It starts out clean. It gets all beaten up throughout when we get through the film, and he gets all sleeveless. And then, of course, his shirtless look. Like I said, I think I am going to dirty up the pants a bit more. I think I'm even going to weather his upper torso a bit more and kind of weather the mask a bit more. So that's probably what I'm going to do to kind of make it even better, this figure. Even though I think this figure looks incredible, I think, when you do a custom job, a custom paint job, it can always get even better. So I think I am going to be doing it for this one as well. But yeah, I think he looks great personally. But without further ado, let's get my Deadpool out and let's recreate that pose at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was funny to kind of recreate that. I thought that beat out me just taking a photo or doing like a video saying that this is me recreating it. I said, why not just go the full 9 yards and just recreate the sequence? I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, post notifications, like this video. I had a blast unboxing the Shirtless Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. More unboxings coming soon. I actually, tomorrow, we'll have my Dark Avengers Hawkeye video up first thing in the morning, so stay tuned for that unboxing. The goal right now is to hit 2,000 subscribers. We are super close. We are like 100, I want to say like a couple of hundred subscribers away from hitting 2,000 subscribers. So like I said, if you are new, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications, like this video. But as always, guys, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.